And ghosts, they don't fucking scare me. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm a big shot, you know? I mean, I am saying that. I am trying to say that. I'm trying to say I'm a big shot. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm no fucking tough guy, but I am. I'm a fucking tough guy. I'll fucking fight. No. But I'm saying I'm not afraid of ghosts. And I'll tell you why. First of all, they're invisible and shit, and when you, let's say they go to punch you, right? Their fucking hand goes right through your body. So I'm not scared of that fucker. Like, the guy that scares me is the guy that when he punches you and then his hand doesn't fucking disadvantage. It hits you. That fucker, I don't like him. The ghost, I like. And then, like, you know, one time I went to a hotel, and they had a fucking ghost was there. They said a ghost was there, and you think you wouldn't put that on the front of the hotel? Some people might not show up, not wanting to be haunted by a ghost. But anyways, people would show up at this hotel, and I had to fucking stay there. And anyways, it said there was this woman that was a fucking ghost, and her name was the woman in the blue dress, you know, and she haunted the halls, evidently. Anyways, I thought it was a reckless nickname, first of all. I would have called her the Ghost. I think that was her defining quality. I've seen blue dresses before, nothing terrifying about them. But, anyways. So the ghost shows up, and what is the ghost really? All they can do is fucking startle you. You're like, ah! What the fuck? Oh, here it goes, you know. What are you going to do, hang around all the time? They're like, ah! You're like, ah, okay. Because at first you'd be startled, but by, 6 months, you're like, ah, yeah, you scared me that again. I was scared again. They're like, ah! You're like, yeah. Why are you still here? I forgot. And they're whiny, those fucking ghosts, aren't they? Jesus, goddamn. They're always like, I've got to stay here. And you're like, why? And they're like, because unfinished business. I must come to peace with it. And then you're like, what about me, you fucker? I got the same problems as you, except you can walk through the fucking walls. I'd much rather be you, a ghost. Anyway. And of course, the most frightening is the Count Dracula, that fucker, the vampire. No, the vampire does not. The vampire is the oddest one to me because they go, listen, the fucking vampire is around today. I heard he was around. So we gotta get shit, and garlic and all this shit and everything, and silver bullets, and then we get a 2x6 and hew it, so we get the proper. And then we got a fucking wooden mallet. We got, as the beast descends upon us, we must strike him, in the center of his chest and explode his heart and kill this ancient plague, because if we make one small mistake, he'll bite our necks, and then we'll be immortal. What? What was that last part? What? I didn't hear the last part. And they bite your neck, and you get to be a cool vampire forever. Unless someone tricks you and makes you a pile of dust, which would also be a cool way to go out. But you get to be a vampire, and then you're sexy. So vampires are now sexy, which is cool, Women love vampires. You probably love vampires, right? I don't know what it is, but man, women love vampires like babies love stray dogs. They touch them somewhere deep within their souls. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what it is. I'm no doctor. Sometimes I claim to be a doctor, but it's all in good fun. enjoy performing experiments on the human body sometimes, and if you like that sort of thing, you have to pretend to be a doctor. Pretty well the only way they'll let you do it. I have the suit at home. Anyway. Now, what about a fucking doctor makes it like I don't know, I don't want to be a doctor. Who the fuck would want to be a doctor? You got anybody a doctor? You know what kind of doctor I'd be? The guy that hits you on the knee with a fucking hammer. That seems like a good job. Nothing ever goes wrong, you know. I've had my fucking knee hit by a hammer about 300 fucking times by doctors. Nothing ever wrong. They hit with it, and then he goes, fuck you. Then they go, excellent. So write it down on a fucking paper. That's exactly how you should react when I strike your knee with a hammer. Just write it down. But some things would be bad. I was thinking today it'd be bad. You know it'd be bad? If you're a type, you know how people fuck, you know, like some people like to fuck if a dude will fuck a dude or something like that, or a lady will fuck a lady or whatever, right? People fuck. Everybody laying down with everybody else. What if you're a type, you know what I mean? Because you have a type, right? Let's say like my type's a lady. My thing is I like to find a lady and then talk her into letting me lie down on top of her. It's my little thing I like to try. It's extraordinarily difficult. But anyway. Other guys are more, they like crazier things and they do crazier things. But anyways, I was wondering about the ones, imagine if you were the ones that only like kids. Like, you only like fucking kids. That would be the worst. You know what I mean? They go, what's your type? I don't want to tell you. No, what is it? Girls with big tits? Yeah, so no. Not exactly. Children. Young children, I like to have them sexually attracted to very young children. So, I'll be going to prison one day. What about the ladies with the big breasts? I don't care for them at all. I don't know what happened. What about dudes blowing them? No, I don't like that either. 40-year-old children. I don't know what happened. Oh, well. I have a good life to look forward to, being raped with a broomstick in prison. That's my type. I think that would be the worst type to have. Imagine that's your... But you don't think about it, right? Because you don't fucking want to do that shit. But some people do. And they go, I gotta fuck a kid. Like who would do that? But that's like us going, I gotta get a lady or a dude or whatever. They're like, I gotta, you know, it's like that's my job. My dad did it. My dad before him. I fuck kids. That's what I do. Name's Earl Delaney. I haven't fucked a kid in 2 weeks. I'm way behind. Got the boss up my ass. He wants me to fuck more kids. I said I can only fuck so many kids. You don't think there's guys with that job. You don't think there's fellas that have that job, but it turns out there are. Anyways, I was wondering about these people that are fetishists, you know, because I go, like my thing, I like to lie down on top of ladies. I've revealed that to you already, and it's not easy at all. So I think if it's harder, if you're one of those guys that like a lady has to whip the back of your balls or some crazy shit, then I go, how the fuck you ever find anybody? Or like your foot or some fucking thing like that. Like, because these guys, they love feasts, some guys, right? Well, there's two kinds of people. Two kinds of guys. There's guys who think that pretty well every foot looks pretty well the same. That's one group. And there's another group that believe the foot is the most sexual object on the body. Hey, and who is to say who is right? I think it's the first group. I think overwhelmingly people would say the first group is correct. Both feet look pretty well alike. But anyway, I don't know how you bring this up to the lady. You know, you go, Sybil or whatever her name is. Is that a good name, Sybil? Sybil. It would take a blind man not to see we love each other. Feelings for you, at least. We've been together 6 times. You know that I like to, what do I like to do again? Oh, yeah, walk on the ocean. Remember that part? That's fun. Wow, you like that, Sybil? And what about the sunset? When the sun, it's up in the air, then goes down. That's fun, right? And then we go to my place, and a polar bear rug, and shit like that. And there'd be a fireplace and everything. And I whack off on your foot and I get some champagne. You like champagne? Do you enjoy champagne? What part? I didn't know. Which part are you talking about? You want some champagne or not? I said that? Or did you hear that? I don't know which. Just have your champagne. I'll go into the other room. Or they trick the lady. Men are deceptive creatures, as we all know, you know. And so they probably tricked the lady. They probably got the foot thing, but they got to not say it. They got to pretend to be regular dude. And then they're like, they finally bed the lady, you know. They're like, what should her name be? Judy with an I? Judy. What does my word is? And Judy. Look at your beautiful body. You got hair and shit, but you like he's bluffing. He wants his fucking feet. Your hair looks good, man. It's yellow and shit. And everything. And then there's your head. Look at that. That's a good-looking head you got. And look at that. Then you got some. You're a chesty lady, huh? There's 2 kinds of fellas. There's the rear end ladies and chesty lady men. And I've always been a chesty lady man anyway. Then you got some, good Lord, I don't know what that is anyway. And then you got this, and then then you whack off on the foot. I don't know. I think that's how it might go. And then the girl goes, did you just whack off on my foot? And you're like, what? Which, huh? What, now or earlier or what? What do you mean? What? You never know. It's not a beautiful encounter, you know? I imagine it takes some work, but you know, if they're good husbands and providers, who cares? Come on. I really have no views on anything, except I do have a religious view. I believe in something myself, and I believe that one religion, I don't believe all religions are equal. I believe one is not right. And I believe one is right, but I don't know which one it is. And anyway, that's a problem. Because if you accidentally pick the wrong one, and then you get up to heaven, you go, fuck, it's you. That was the other guy. Oh, well. But anyways, I know one that is a completely wrong religion to join. And if you join it, you should leave it and go to a better religion. It's the Church of, I don't know if you've ever heard it, it's the Church of Satan, the devil. It's the devil. I'm no religious scholar, but I know that's the wrong church, the one the devil is the head of. In the devil church, there's another God, there's the devil, but then there's a guy that's more powerful than the devil. This is not, most churches don't have that. A guy more powerful than the guy you worship. It's not in most churches. So please don't give your life to the devil. And if you do, this is I know a lot of people, like, they want to make it, especially in this crazy fucking town, you know? They want to make it, they want to be singers and actors and acting in movies and singing in songs and shit like that. And they're willing to trade their soul to the devil. You know what I mean? It happens all the time, every day. And if it happens, And listen, man, it's Hollywood. Don't kid yourself. And I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I don't know if it's right or not to sell your soul to the devil. I'm not going to make those kind of judgments. But if you do, make sure he's the actual devil. Because I made a terrible mistake. It wasn't terrible, but it cost me. I was in a bar and I was just by myself, and I was a young man, and I said, I would do anything to be the greatest hockey player of all time. And then this fellow next to me goes, did you say anything? Right? So I go, yeah, anything. He goes, would you give me your soul? And also 2 beers. Would you give me... And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give you my soul, plus my eternal soul, plus 2 beers. Yes, give the guy, barkeep, 2 beers for my friend here. And then I went away, and I think I got worse. Like, I went back 2 weeks later, I was like, fuck, my hockey is shit now. Like, I thought I'd get better. And then he was like, huh? And I'm like, you're the devil, right? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I go, I'm not getting better at hockey. I don't understand how I'm going to be so great. And he goes like this. He goes, listen, you see that bartender? I figure he won't let me have those bar snacks at the end of the day. He says he's tired of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck down quick, see? And you run over and grab those bar snacks, bring them back real quick, and I'll jump up and eat them. I said, you're not the devil. All right, folks, listen, God bless you all. I love you.
NormMacdonald, everybody!